meantime, we have breaking news from the NBA. Our Ramona Shelburne is reporting that the Lakers are being sold to American businessman Josh Kushner and former Disney CEO Bob Iger for a record $12.5 billion. Now, Mark Walter had just purchased a controlling interest in the team from the Buss family in October for about $10 billion. Separately, he's under federal investigation for alleged tax fraud in his other companies. So get this. In about 10 months, Mark Walter makes $2.5 billion in profit as he essentially flips the Lakers in a pair of record-breaking deals. For comparison, the largest sale of a non-Lakers NBA franchise, the Celtics, they sold for $6.1 billion in August last year. Crazy stuff. Everybody's still wrapping their brains around this story, which our Ramona Shelburne broke. Nobody knows the Lakers better than Ramona. It's insane how quickly this sale happened, and it was so surprising. How did this whole thing come down, Ramona?
Well, so Josh Kushner and Bob Iger were one of the bid groups for the Vegas expansion franchise. And the bidding on the Vegas expansion franchise has gotten close to the number that Mark Walter paid for the Lakers back in October. And I think Josh and Bob are smart guys, and they kind of took a look at each other and said, why are we spending $10 billion on an expansion franchise where we still have to build an arena for another $2 or $3 billion without at least placing a call to the Lakers and seeing if Mark Walter would consider selling? I believe those calls happened over the weekend, and it came together extremely fast because, quite frankly, it had to. If Mark wasn't interested in selling, they were going to go right back to the table on expansion, but they needed an answer. And they got their answer very quickly.
This was just a wild sort of 180 turn. Yeah. And I mean, there are so many layers to it. I am wondering, where does it leave that expansion process in Vegas? Do we know?
It's going. Obviously, there's a lot of interest in that Vegas team. When they first talked about it, I think everyone expected the franchise would go for $6 to $8 billion in that range in Las Vegas, and then with the understanding you'd have to spend money to build an arena in Las Vegas. But it was getting up over those numbers. It was getting closer to that $10 billion mark, and I think the teams that are, or the bid groups that are still trying to get this franchise, trying to get that expansion franchise, are still way above that 6 to 8 number, and we'll see where that ends up. But Hannah, I'm telling you, I've been on the phone with a lot of other ownership level sources, and that's what everyone is talking about right now. Not just the expansion franchises, but the valuation for everyone else in the league. I mean, the Celtics went for 6, and then the Lakers went for 10, and now the Lakers are going for 12.5. What does that mean for other teams? And how many other owners are going to look at themselves and say, I wonder what somebody would give me for my team now. Yeah,
the Lakers, they are a legacy franchise, right? And they were sold to 2 LA guys. And you look at Bob Iger and everything he's doing. I mean, he and his wife, Willow Bay, are the controlling majority owners of Angel City FC, the women's soccer team based in LA. So he's keeping busy in his retirement, Bob is. He has to keep up with Willow. We also had some breaking news earlier today. Russell Westbrook is retiring after playing 18 NBA seasons with 7 teams. Played 11 years, of course, with the Thunder, won the MVP in 2017. In 2021, he surpasses Oscar Robertson's long-standing mark of 181 triple-doubles. That had stood since 1974. I mean, there's no telling how long this record will last, but Russ leaves the sport as the all-time leader in triple-doubles, 209. He averaged a triple-double in 4 separate seasons, more than every other player in NBA history combined. He did not get that ring, Ramona, but what will you remember the most about Westbrook's career?
Honestly, just how hard he played. We're in this era of load management, and, there's a question of guys play every night. This man played every night. He played every minute and gave every bit of energy that was inside of him, and then some energy. I don't even know where he found it, because that's how he became Russell Westbrook. I covered him at UCLA, and he was not a highly recruited guy. He had one other scholarship offer before UCLA came into the picture, and he made himself into the superstar he became. And I think that really is his legacy of just a self-made man He really earned every bit of his NBA career, and I'm happy for him. He gets to go on his own terms.
Yeah, me too. Loved watching him play. Loved covering him. Obviously, one of the architects of the tunnel fits too. I mean, he was way ahead of his time with the fashion, right?
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, it's